Alright, because we had a water pump leak, I want to show you how that we're going to fix this. And what we ended up having to do is take the water pump housing off, and we took the water manifold off, and we had to take the mag side exhaust manifold off also. And let me show you how to take your antifreeze out of your sled. On the bottom of your system, on the very bottom, is the water pump and this screw. And if you loosen the screw just slightly, what it does is it starts trickling out of there. Okay? Don't undo it completely. It'll just trickle out of there. You can take the cap off the tank, and that'll help it trickle out. Get it trickling out where it's about, I don't know, about the size of a thick wire, maybe a number 1 Phillips screwdriver, a little bit thinner maybe, and then watch it underneath. And what I did is I watched it underneath, and it pulled up a little bit in the bottom here, and it found a hole. And when it found that hole, I slid my pan underneath it. Now, because it's only trickling out at a certain rate, it'll only trickle into that hole at a certain rate. So after I did that, I walked away. And then I didn't have it splash all over or go all crazy all over the place. I had it, most of it ended up in that little pan. Probably 99%, more than 99%. The rest I had collected in the corner of underneath the engine. So I put a piece of paper towel underneath there, soaked it up, and we're good. And then you don't have a big antifreeze mess all over. Alright, what the problem was is this gasket was broken, so we're going to fix that. And since this is just a water manifold gasket, I have some gasket material here. And what we've done is we've cleaned up the manifold, and then we just traced it. And what we're going to do is make another one of these. Now it might be a little thicker, or as far as wider, it'll work just as fine, just as well. This is just a standard Fel-Pro gasket material, and you can make gaskets like this provided they're not critical gaskets. And what I mean by a critical gasket is a head gasket or a base gasket that's going to adjust your height of your cylinder. If you're in a pinch, you can make one of these. And it's not the money I'm going to spend on this gasket, because the gasket's less than $10. It's the 3 weeks waiting time that it's going to take for the Japanese to make it, ship it overseas, and then bring it, you know. And it's just too much of a wait. You know, this is going to work just as well. So I traced this out. I made marks where all my holes are. I'm going to put holes in it. And then I'm going to cut it out with a pair of scissors, put the bolts in this, and see how it fits. If it fits all right in that, then I'm going to put a little, I'm going to clean up the engine, and then I'm going to put a little ultra gray on it and screw it back together. And then I'm going to clean up that gasket and put it back together again with the water pump housing. Also, when you start up your sled for the first time, safety is an issue, so you should remove all the gasoline and whatnot like that. You know, in case you have a fire. And then of course I have my fire extinguishers here, and I have one fire extinguisher. I have another one in the corner. It's kind of over there where you can't see it, but I have another one. Plus I have a bottle of Mountain Dew. It's Diet Mountain Dew, so it's not sticky, but that's a carbonated water is a great you know, it's great for putting out fires. I don't hope to have a fire, and the fire that I have, if I do, I'm going to be able to, you know, get out of it, or I'm going to be able to, you know, put it out. So you have to be careful when you do that. Also, if you're starting something up in an enclosed place for the first time, you want to open the garage door so it doesn't asphyxiate you. And when you open up the garage door, you also have, in case there is a big fire, you have a way out. So safety first, guys. Alright, let's put this together, and we'll see what happens.